Before I start the video, I just want to give you a little background on this entire story. Now, eventually you'll see that I come into the picture from the left. I had no clue about what's going on. I got to my business a little late, so I see an officer and a young lady at the front door. I have no clue what's going on. So I walk up, I ask what's going on. They tell me that there's a situation with a bike that's inside. I typically don't fix bikes, but the other mechanic on duty does fix bikes. The situation is that he's the father of their child. He is also the rightful owner of the bike, and that was proven through title. And a couple officers came by and seen that for themselves, and they reported it back to their sergeant.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, so he's just being petty and not doing.
The bike right there, the blue one. So you open it. My son had it
Oh, in there?
Camera
Like in
recording.
here?
Yes.
Does it open?
I don't know.
I've never been in a
Oh, shit.
situation where
It's not him.
Oh,
there was a restraining order
okay. What's his name?
filed
Tyon.
against an employee,
Tyon? Is he here?
and the
Okay,
vehicle
but it's your business.
or
She's saying she, her
bike
son's
in
moving,
question
they're trying to get work done and whatnot.
was repaired at my shop, and I had to um,
It's right
relinquish
here
it
as soon as you open the
because
garage.
of a
How you
legal
doing,
order.
guys?
I
No, that's
I
not
never
him.
seen the order. They never
How
showed
are
me,
you?
but they
You mind
just
if we go
demanded that I
inside
give
and
the
try
bike
and get this all situated?
back to
That blue one
the
right
mother.
there.
Listen,
I
hold
said
on.
that
First
I'm
of
not
all,
allowing anybody to come
I don't
in
know
at
what
that
is
moment,
this situation.
Okay, so
and
I
they
just want
said
my
they
son
were
back.
fine
let
with
me
that,
explain it.
and
So
they
I guess
came
her
back
child's
day
father
after
works
day.
here,
They came
Tyon.
back actually the
I guess he
next
was supposed
night,
to fix a blue bike for her.
looking for my
It's their
employee.
son's bike.
So
She's just trying to get the bike back. He's saying now
So,
and handle it that way.
so who owns the bike? Is it him or her?
My son had the bike since he was 4 years old.
Camera
It's my
recording.
son's bike.
I'm just trying to see who owns the bike, because
Is that the title to the bike?
Yes.
Can I see that real quick?
no.
Thank you.
The information on the back too.
So it's listed under his name. So I
Does
mean,
it have the right bike?
okay. So what I'm gonna say at this point, obviously, this is when we got it.
That bike wasn't bought in 2016. Thank you. That's not the right bike.
All right. Well, listen.
He didn't buy that bike in
If
2016.
he doesn't want to let me in his business, that's his choice. He doesn't have to let me in. Other than that, it's gonna go through civil court.
But that's my. I got a video. I can show you a video. That bike wasn't bought in 2016. That's not the same bike on that paper.
Okay. Well, listen. I can't force him to let me in his business. My thing is, if that's how you feel, if you feel he's taking it, go press a charge against him for unlawful taking. Have everything like that. Have the title and everything on hand. If you have that side, and we'll do about it that way. And then, obviously, I bet he'd be more willing to hand the bike over
I
at that
don't
point.
know. I
If he
don't want
doesn't
to be in between that, because he's
completely understandable.
That's not the bike. That's not the
Okay,
bike.
but
Y'all can even check the serial
we
numbers. It's
can't-
not the bike.
I can't go in there and be like, "Yep, that's your bike." If you don't have proof of ownership,
Is it okay for me to take my son bike?
I'm
No,
not
you.
saying that.
Yeah, no. You said it's here. I'm saying it's here. She.
Yeah,
You
if
could look at it,
come
it's
and
there.
That's not
Have
the same
proof of
ownership with it. Right now,
Yeah.
you're just saying, "Hey, this bike in this guy's shop is mine." I understand your person.
I can show you the videos. It's not. That's my son bike. That's my son bike.
Okay, well, what they're showing me, I get it. But if he's also
But you
not
can't go
here,
by that. That's not. He's here. He's in there.
okay, is he here?
He's
Yeah.
in there. He
Okay.
just told my son he was here.
All right. Well, what he's telling your son is what he's gonna tell your son. How old your son
He's
now?
in there. My son is 12.
12. Okay. Well, listen. What I'm saying is it's gonna be a civil court between you and your ex, whatever he
No.
was.
Mhm.
All right. I would go to civil court because I'm not here to dictate whether it's your property or his property. We were just trying to see, hey, if he wanted to talk and say, yeah, this is his bike. I was just finishing it up, and you can take it and go. Then so be it. But if they're not willing to let us in the business, and you have no proof of ownership of this bike, and the title they're trying to say is for that bike,
Yeah, I would
It's
rather
a-
have him and her at the
discuss it.
same time.
Right.
Because
Absolutely.
I don't want to be in the middle of that.
I
You
know
don't
he
want your
He's
business
not gonna
in the
leave that title with y'all. He just told me to come here. He literally just told me.
Well, if you can get him on the phone and tell him to come
He
out
in
and
there. He
talk.
just told me to come here.
Okay, well then pull him up on the phone and tell him to come
He
out and
ain't
talk.
gonna answer because he know y'all out here. He not gonna leave that title with anybody. I know.
This is gonna be a civil issue. I completely understand.
Grab the Equinox key.
It's in there?
Yeah, and put it on the grass.
Oh.
No, it's not. It's in here. We need to equalize kid.
I'm gonna get this escalated to what it needs to be. I'm explaining the route to go about this, and that's that. There's no need to get everyone in an argument. That's not what we're here for. He doesn't want his business in the middle of this. He doesn't want his business anything involved with this.
I don't want no issue.
It's an issue apparently between you and your child's father. Like I said, you can go to civil court and fight for who owns this bike. But if you have a proof of ownership, then you can press that charge against him for the unlawful taking. Obviously,
You got that right.
it's just all
That's what I would do.
miscommunication and all confusing. If the owner of the business has no idea, then he probably is working on the bike on the side to help you out and just using the facility. I have no idea. I can't. He's not here. He's not answering. I can't make him come out even if he is in here. That's his choice and everything like that. All right? Do you have any other questions for me?
No.
All right. Then you're good to go. I mean, we can't force the bike out of
Yeah,
here.
I'm trying to get a car.
Oh, okay. Well, let it out.
Smoke.
Oh, you can run his name too. You should have a warrant.
Well, he's not even here. That's not my issue right now.
Okay.
Okay. No.
Ooh, yeah. I try to stay away from those situations.
Listen, that's what
Kids
so
involved.
I'm just standing here to make sure she fully leaves the property before we escalate it to anything further.
Yeah, because I couldn't get a car and she wouldn't leave.
How much you planning on taking it?
I don't know.
She not leaving.
What?
She's just on my phone right now.
I mean,
I guess she was gonna hook it, I don't know. I tie a string to the back and pull it down the road or something.
that on the side. It's okay.
But there is a blue bike here, right?
It is.
It is here, but that's the one that
This
that
this title goes to that bike, and he bought it as a gift.
probably to the son.
Yeah, and but he owns it.
Well, the son, I'm trying to do the math. I can't do math, but the son's 12. He's had the bike since he was 4. That's 8 years. The bike was bought in 2014. We are now going on 8 years. Or 2016. And she's saying the bike wasn't bought in 2016.
Defendant's last name is Horton. The plaintiff is White. 10-4,
She says he lives here.
Said he works here. At the dirt bike Swiss. She said she saw on social media a little bit ago that he was here.
Riding it.
No, just like you're right. I guess.
Yeah, we might come back. He's screwed, but it's just realistically.
Camera recording. Camera recording. Camera recording.